Hello everyone, welcome back to Storytime. Today's story, God is with us, let my people go. Moses told Pharaoh, let my people go, but Pharaoh said no. God sent plagues to convince Pharaoh to let the Hebrew people go. First he turned the water into blood. Then he sent frogs and gnats and flies. Then the cattle died, and people and their animals got sores on their skin. Then there was thunder and hail, and a great cloud of locusts filled the skies, and darkness covered the land for 3 days. After each plague, Pharaoh agreed to let the people go, but then he would harden his heart and say no. Finally, God wept because now he had sent the most terrible plague of all. Mark your doors with lamb's blood, God told Moses. So tell the Hebrew families. On that dreadful night death passed through the streets, and every Egyptian family's firstborn died. The Hebrews called that night Passover, because death passed over the Hebrews' homes that were marked with lamb's blood, and spared their children's lives. Go, be gone, Pharaoh cried as he held the body of his eldest son. The Hebrews quickly left, but when Pharaoh saw that there was no one to build his pyramids, he hardened his heart once again. He sent his army to chase the Hebrews down and bring them back into slavery.
The Hebrews fled from Egypt and at last arrived at the edge of the sea. They looked behind them and saw Pharaoh's horses and chariots racing towards them. They were trapped. God help us, they cried. Moses said, don't be afraid. God is with us. God told Moses to hold his staff over the sea. God blew back the water with a mighty wind, leaving a dry path through the sea. The Hebrews crossed over on dry land, the waters forming a wall on their left and on their right. The Egyptian chariots followed, but their wheels got stuck in the mud. The Hebrews watched in awe as the waters returned and swallowed up Pharaoh's army. At last they were finally free. Moses led the people in a song of joy, and his sister Miriam shook a tambourine, and the women sang and danced to thank God for saving them. Let us pray. Dear God, help me to bring freedom to all of your children. Amen.